Hi guys, how's it going? It has been a hot minute since I've been live, but I'm here finally. Oh my gosh, it's been a crazy few weeks, but I'm here. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Cassie Rasley. If you're not already following me, make sure you tap my nose and hit that follow button. Or if you're watching me from my business page, make sure you hit follow my business page, or like and follow the business page. Okay, Alexa, turn the music down. Alexa, turn the music down. Okay, we're gonna hop right into it because today I'm gonna talk about how to help with hooded eyes, okay? So for those of you guys that don't know what hooded eyes are, hi Danny. Also, once you hop on, say hi, tell me that you're there, and tell me where you're watching from as well. So hooded eyes is when you look forward and you cannot, partially part of your eyelid is hiding. So see how when I look forward, you can only see just a little bit of my eyelid. So if you, hey Meg, if you have hooded eyes, drop a heart below. Hi Kara, welcome. Oklahoma, Wales, awesome. Welcome Danny. So hooded eyes, okay? So a lot of us have hooded eyes, probably more than you even realize if you're not sure what hooded eyes are. A lot of times if you do your eye makeup and then you look in the mirror and you're like, God, I can't even see my eye makeup. That is like your eyeshadow. You can't see your eyeshadow. That's basically what hooded eyes are. And there's also different varying degrees. A lot of girls with hooded eyes complain and say they hate them. And while they are more difficult to work with, hooded eyes are very beautiful as well. You just have to work with what you got. And that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to give you some tips today, okay? So the first step is primer. So for me, with my hooded eyes, if I don't wear primer, you can kind of see I had a little bit of foundation on my eyes from when I did my foundation. You can kind of see it's creased right there. See that? That's because when I look forward, that sits in that crease right there, and it kind of, so that's one indication you've got hooded eyes, is if your eyes are doing that. A lot of times it will happen too if you have oily lids, but girls with hooded eyes, that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to take just a teeny bit of our eye primer, and I'm going to dab it. It depends on what eye primer you use. Other eye primers you could go all the way up, but our eye primer is so, hi Amanda. Oh my God, I know, I missed you guys already. Our eye primer is like bulletproof, so you don't want to take it up past your crease. So just know that if you're using our eye primer, keep it on your lid, okay? Hi Crystal. Okay, and then I also like to set it because it really is kind of tacky. So I'm just going to take a setting powder. I'm going to take our translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to dust it over. You could use any setting powder with this. Yes, Danny, most of the products I'm going to use today will be unique. So I'm just going to kind of press that in there so that it's not like, so that when I do go in with the eyeshadow, it blends smooth. Hi, Michelle. You guys, I have missed you so much. It has been way too long since I've been live, and I apologize. It will not happen again, I promise. But we had vacation, and then I went to Texas for the Unique Convention, and it got away from me. I cannot believe it. Okay. So we're going to let that dry for a second. But my next tip is actually eyebrows, okay? One thing that you want to do for yourself is give yourself more lid space. And the way to do that is when you're plucking, I always pluck underneath, okay? And I always also try to give it like this shape. That's going to help make your eye look more open. And so I like to kind of give it like, instead of going, it depends on how you like it, but I feel like the brush spray cleaner. If we're not out, yes, Danny, I do have it. unless it's out of stock, but I'm not sure if it is. I'll have to look. I'll message you after this. Anyway, so eyebrows will go lots of different ways, but I feel like the straight ones for hooded eyes are not the best shape. You want to have a little bit of an angle that goes up and down, and that will give your eye more of an open-eyed look. I never, ever, ever pluck above my eyebrows because I want to basically force my eyebrows up. So when I pluck, I always pluck below. I might clean up a little bit, but for the most part, I always pluck below, okay? And so that's my trick for giving you more eyelid space. Also, I did my eyebrows before when I was getting ready earlier, and I wish I wouldn't have because I kind of wanted to show you guys how to do your eyebrows so that you have more space. But basically, it's just like what I said before. You're just gonna force it up, kind of give it that angle. And you don't want to take the tail of your brow down too far, because when you do that, it can tend to make it look droopy. The whole point to this is more awake, uplifted, whatnot. Thanks for sharing, guys. Yeah, if you feel like if you have friends that need help with hooded eyes, make sure you share this to them. Okay, so next we're gonna go in just with the eyeshadow, okay? This is gonna be a quick video. I just wanted to focus on hooded eyes today and how to help with that. So transition color, okay? Start with any color, but kind of more of a neutral. I usually prefer to go in with a pinkish color. That's preference, but you could go in with like a flesh color. You could go in with like a light brown. But for me, for some reason, I always prefer a pinkish tone. And this one is called Hesitant. So I'm just gonna take it on a blending brush, a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to, so you've got your crease, but I'm actually gonna take it above my crease. Oh, thanks, Lavina, you're beautiful. I'm gonna take it above my crease, okay? Because if I put it in my crease and then I look, you're not gonna be able to see it. So above the crease so that when your eyes are open, you can see it still. Hi, Wes. Hi, Angie. What's going on, guys? Okay. So you can kind of see that it's not like a huge color difference, but it's gonna give it enough so that when we go in with the other eyeshadows, it's gonna look gradient, like the color will be gradient. And then just kind of like windshield wiper, I mean there's not much to this part. Windshield wiper motions back and forth, circular motions. Oh, thanks. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and we're going to create, I need some chapstick, hang on guys. My lips feel dry. Okay, so now we need more of a dense brush. You could use, let's see, my actual favorite brush is the Sigma Blending E25 brush, and I love this brush because it's got the, like, it's almost tapered. You can see that the bristles at the end come to a point, but they also like are shorter around the edge. So when I take this in my crease right here, it's blending above and below still. Thanks, Amanda. If you have hooded eyes and wax or shave your eyebrows, do you take more off the bottom or more off the top? I say the bottom. I say always wax when you're waxing the bottom, and then just clean up the top if you need to. But always take it off the bottom so it forces the brows higher. You could also use our crease brush for this part that I'm gonna do, but either of these will work, but I really do kind of gravitate towards this one for my crease color, okay? So I'm gonna go in with a darker color. Any darker color will do. If you wanna do like, if you did brown, you could do like a darker brown. If you did like a flesh colored, you could do any color at this point that's just a little bit darker, because we're going to fake a crease, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of dip it in this. Don't want to do too much. And then I'm gonna just really lightly kind of brush so it's not, I wanna get it on the eye and then we'll blend it out. But you can see my crease is actually right here. I'm going above my crease. You're welcome, girl. Okay, I'm going above the crease and then we'll blend it out and then kind of down into it. On my lips, LaDonna, is our lip powder. This color isn't available until September 1st, but I think it was Captivating that I used. Let me see. Casual, it was Casual that I used. It seems to be more darker on me than it is other girls just because of my complexion, but yeah, I absolutely love it. Okay, now same thing with the other eye. I'm just gonna be really soft while I get it laid down so there's not like a blob of color. But so now what this is gonna do is when I open my eyes, it's gonna look like that's the sunken in part. I probably should have done one eye without and one eye with so you could see the difference. But even just like before I started putting my makeup on, you could see that it looked like I had a really heavy brow, essentially. Hi, Lisa. Okay, and so now I'm just basically kind of blending it out. So windshield wiper motions back and forth to blend that out. Hi, Liz. Okay, and for this specific look, I like to go all the way to the inner corner and out. Another look, okay, I'm just gonna go back in with that color and just deepen up. Now that it's blended out, I'm just gonna do the crease. I'm just gonna deepen up that crease without blending. Another eye look that's really good for hooded eyes is a cut crease, like a half cut crease. I've done a tutorial on a cut crease that you could probably find on my page, but they're really simple actually. They just take a little bit of practice, but that's really good for hooded eyes as well. And while we're not gonna do a cut crease today, it's gonna be kind of that same concept. So dark colors in the crease and then a light color on the lid is gonna help that pop. I think it's like 6 o'clock here, Danny. What time is it where you are? Okay, and then one thing you could do to kind of like help that blend out a little bit further so it looks nice and gradient is take your blending brush and then that first color you went in with and just kind of really lightly blend it, okay? Hi, Kaylee, how are you? Okay, 1:30 in the morning, having trouble sleeping? Okay, so now we're gonna go in with a light color on the lid, okay? And you really could do any color on the lid, but to make that, if you're specifically trying to help your hooded eye not look so hooded, a light color on the lid is probably gonna give you the best bang for your buck. What I recommend is, let's see, where's my setting spray? Spraying either your brush with the setting spray or even like your arm and then dipping your brush into your arm to help the color, bam, be in your face, nice and bright. When you do that, it just makes that color brighter. And also the fact that we put primer down is going to give it more of a, it's going to make it more pigmented. But that's where a cut crease, like if you're doing a cut crease, that's why where you put down the concealer is good too, because it will help that color look more pigmented. But you see, we didn't do that with this, and it looks really pigmented. This color is Optimistic. You just had a baby, Danny? How old? And is it a boy or a girl? Okay, and then we're also going to go in with this same color to highlight with. And I'll show you how the right way to highlight and the wrong way. There's a way to highlight with your eyes that will make your hoods look more hooded. And I will show you what. I made the same mistake for a long time. Let me just get this laid down. I need to remember to bring a drink up with me because my mouth is so dry. I know. I miss you guys. We were all in Texas. All of us girls on Unique and our team. We all shared a big Airbnb house. And we just got home. Some of us got home yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, we all got home yesterday. I got home yesterday because it's Monday, right? Whoops. Okay, so see how that just kind of like brightens it up? And so I'm gonna go back in with that second color that I used and just kind of, I'm not gonna put anything else on the brush, but I'm just going to blend it in so it's not like a stark cut off. There's a nice transition. Second boy, 8 weeks old. Oh, yeah, you are not getting any sleep right now. None. Okay. Okay, highlighting. When we highlight our brow bone, we like you. Who doesn't love a pretty highlight right here? Hi, Kale. But if you highlight it too much, you're gonna when you highlight something, it brings it forward. So you don't want to highlight it too much because you don't want to bring this whole area forward. All you want to do when you highlight up here, you just want to make your brow right here look higher instead of bringing it forward. So just barely get right here. And so a lot of times when we highlight, thanks Jade, we can't see it until we turn to the light. And so I think, at least for me, that's how and why I was highlighting too much right here. So you want to make sure you just keep it up really close to the brow, but when you turn, the light will hit it and it will still look gorgeous. Okay? And then for your inner corner, go bat crazy with that. I think an inner corner, I love a really bright inner corner. Okay, and then even kind of bring it down. Okay, and then mascara. So always put mascara on because it's going to help your eyes to look less hooded. I don't know why that is, but there's a reason behind it. But so make sure you always do mascara. And for a long time I did, where did my mascara go? I had like really big eyelashes, like fake eyelashes. And sometimes fake eyelashes will also make your eyes look more hooded because it hides all of the eye look that you just did. I'm devastated. I just figured out I have hooded eyes. Oh my gosh. You guys, I had my mascara here and ready to go. And I'll be damned if it's not here. Like, I don't know where in the world it went to. And these mascaras that I have are old. I thought I had it. Oh, no, I'm not going to do mascara yet. How could I have gone this long? A lot of people don't even realize it. Before I do that, okay, how many of you guys love to wear eyeliner? Okay, give me some hearts if you're like a huge eyeliner freak. I will tell you, if you have hooded eyes like me, eyeliner is not going to be your best friend, because if I put this eyeliner along here, right above my eyelashes, if you can't, my eyes look less hooded now because I put the eyeshadow on it. But if you saw the beginning of the video, all you could see of my eyelid was like this much, okay? So if I put this black eyeliner here, my whole lid would look hooded. because it's going to hide whatever was left over. So if you can still wear you can still wear eyeliner, but what you need to do is go underneath. I just knocked out my, hang on, guys. I literally just knocked out my contact. Hang on, let me put it back in. Oh man, this is gonna mess up my look. Okay, there we go. So anyways, let's try to make sure that doesn't happen on this side. Just get in your waterline. Okay, and it's gonna help that your lash line to look more, hi Bobby. It's gonna help your lash line to look more defined and darker, but it's not gonna hide that lid, okay? The other thing you can do, white eyeliner on the bottom, okay? So I don't want to disturb. I don't want to take my finger and pull down. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I'm glad somebody is getting useful tips out of it. Hi, Britt. Stranger, how are you? So I'm going to use this to pull down, and it's gonna, I will not disturb my foundation. But so now, see how more awake that makes my eye look too? Okay, and then let's go to, we'll do mascara. I can't believe I can't find my mascara though. I had it right here. But this is just an old mascara wand. This is going to be an old mascara that I'm using. So, I'm just going to throw this on, and it's also going to help so that it will help hide the hood. The mascara, when you don't wear mascara, your eyes will just look more hooded. And if you wear if you were to wear like false eyelashes, same thing. That will hide all of your mascara or all of your eye work that you just did, and it will kind of help. It will make your eyes look more hooded too. So you kind of got to walk that line. Oh, well, don't be a stranger. I miss you. I hope everything's going okay though. Are you, I know you were having some health problems before. Is everything okay? Are you getting past those? So if I had time right now, I would do the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara because you guys, I'm really falling in love with it. It's taken me some time to perfect it, but I really do love it. But we have to go up to Eden, and that's a city in Utah where we're gonna go have dinner with family. So actually, you guys, what time is it? Oh, thanks, Britt. Oh, Rachel, thanks. You guys are all beautiful. Okay. So let me do the other side real quick. I wish I would have just left one eye undone. That's what I should have done so you could see the difference. You know what I'll do? After we get off of here, in the comments, I'll post a picture of a before and after. Like, I'll take a screenshot of the video before and then after. And then for my next live, I'm still going to do my makeup, but it's going to be like a story time live. It's freaking me out, and I am like so scared to do it, but I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about me and kind of give you some who I am, and just let you into my life a little bit more. So I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So we'll do that next time. Thanks, Michelle. You had, oh my gosh, you had another seizure. I have an appointment coming up, but it's scary when it happens. Brittany, what's happening? Thanks, Sarah. This is the lip powders. And this color isn't available yet, but it will be available September 1st. But the lip powder, so let me tell you guys about the kudos too. Right now, this month's kudos is $61, and you get a dip and draw eyeliner. You get a pressed shadow like this in like in a little compact, and then you also get the lip powder in a color that's kind of like this, maybe just not quite as bright, for $61, and 100% of the proceeds this month are going to go towards our unique foundation, and that is it's a foundation and a retreat house to help women who have been sexually abused. They go there and just get support and help and tools to kind of learn to deal with it all. So 100% of the proceeds are going to go towards that this month. So if you guys are interested, let me know and I will get you hooked up. I honestly don't know. My daughter was C-section. I started having them during your pregnancy. So no clue, and neither does the doctor. So I'm going to see a neurologist. That's kind of scary. Seizures are super scary. I've always been like petrified that my kids, you know how they say that your kids can have afebrile seizures? I've always been petrified that my kids will have those. Although it probably won't happen now because they're not little anymore. But it's super scary. I don't know if you guys saw, we had a raccoon for a little while. Its family had gotten hit by a car, and so we took it in for a day and then gave it to somebody that could take it for good. And that poor thing started getting seizures over and over and over again until they finally just had to put him down. But it's so scary when it happens. Okay. Okay. So, basically, you cannot see my lid any more than you could before I started this video, or when I very first started this video, but through light and like illusions, makeup, basically, it looks like my lids are showing more. But what I've done, like we talked about, if you came on at the not at the beginning, go back and watch the replay, because you'll want to see how I did the crease. I made my crease and brought my lid up. I brought the color on my lid up higher so that it looks like I actually have more lid space. If you guys have any questions, I'm super happy to just message me, and I'm happy to help with anything. Anything that you saw me wear today, you can purchase from my website. I'm happy to help you order it. I've got to go because I think it's close to 6:30, isn't it? We're going to go to dinner. It's scary. Oh my gosh. Britt, I'm so sorry. Well, let me know if you need anything, okay? I'm happy to help. I know there's not much I can do clear over here in Utah, but let me know. Even just a friend to talk to, okay? Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and make sure you click my nose and follow me so you can see all of my videos if you're not following me already. And I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Love you guys so much.